Running a business is hard. Trust me, I know. And running a construction company is especially hard. Let me tell you something, ain't no faking funk here, man. This is real deal contracting, baby. Big boy stuff. Dude, I got so much stress, it would break your back. Well, I already told you guys what the deal is. It's on you. It's either gonna make you or break you. Getting up late, not getting in the office early, working till 2 o'clock in the morning, that ain't gonna fly, not in this business, man. People need to know you're there early. When your men are on the field, out working, they need to know you're in the office. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. That's it, period. Yeah, a little bit more market share. I think you could probably net 50,000 a month. See how strong these little niches are?
Fuck, dude.
They're hyper strong, and we just need to scale into other markets.
That's it.
Let me tell you, dude, if I was gonna do it all over again, I promise you, if I was gonna do it all over again, I would 100% of it. Running a business is hard. Trust me, I know. And running a construction company is especially hard. And I know how you guys are feeling. And I want to give you guys some advice to stay on the rails and grow in 2024. Now, there was a time when I was in my office at Eldor. This is a true story, man. I thought I was going to stay there forever. I thought I was going to die in my office. The point of that story is you never know what's going to happen. The market changes. Things change. You got to keep the faith. Just like you have in your relationships, you've got to recommit to your relationships. You've got to recommit to your business. In construction, markets come and go. Things are hot. You never know what jobs are currently in design. If you're a rip 'em and read 'em guy, you don't know what's currently in design. You don't know what's going to come to the street. If you do private work, you don't know what developers come into the area. You don't know who's going to go out of business. You don't know who's going to give you a look. You got to keep the faith. Recommit to the business and recommit to the things that you guys are good at. Look at the stuff that makes you money. Look at the work that you guys can bang out very quick with minimal risk and the highest reward. Keep the main thing the main thing. We have a tendency of overcomplicating things that don't need to be overcomplicated. What is it that you guys do really well? Continue to do that and stand on the gas. The next thing is take on some projects in the business, like reinvigorate it. The more new ideas that you bring to the table, the more life, the more energy, passion is injected into the business. I'm always going to tell you, get organized, create new systems, make the machine better. That's going to get you inspired. You're going to be working on the business and on the machine and itself, and you know that once you get that better, you're going to make more money. The next thing is most contractors don't have a marketing plan. Okay, you got to work on growing the business, pushing the brand forward, shaking hands, kissing babies, doing everything that's required. This is a business. Okay, so you've got to do everything that's required in traditional business and then some in a construction business as far as marketing is concerned. You got to have a marketing budget. You got to have a marketing plan. You got to get a camera in your face. You got to get a billboard. You got to do traditional marketing. You got to go to the meetings. You got to go to the subcontractor trade associations. You got to go to general contractor association meetings. You got to get out there, shake hands, meet people in the industry. You got to make time for cold calls. You got to go out and give speeches, advocate for the business. That's a fun thing to do because you put your CEO hat on. You get to put on a jacket, put on a tie, get out there and be a professional. Hoping and wishing isn't a plan. And for the rip 'em and read 'em guys, I come from that world. I come from the monster rip 'em and read 'em world. You guys don't do any marketing because you put yourself in a position in the market, and good for you, where you just, jobs are coming out and you rip 'em and read 'em and you got a bullpen full of estimators and you're out there doing your thing and landing work. The problem with you not pushing the brand forward is that you're not attracting talent. Great talent is going to go to the companies that they know, not the companies that they don't know. And if you're a rip 'em and read 'em company, you do public works, you end up in that rut and nobody knows who you are. And you got a $100 million business and nobody's ever heard of the business before. You don't have a website. I mean, come on, man. You got to push the business into the 21st century and start making some noise, start getting some attention. And even if you're in rip 'em and read 'em, build the brand so you could recruit the best talent. 2024 is going to be a big year. You guys know that if we slide into economic downturns, spending in construction is what pulls us out. If there is a slowdown, I want you guys to posture yourself and put yourself in a position that you can take advantage of it when the work actually comes and hits the street. But you got to get recommitted. You got to realize that seasons change. That whatever you guys are going through now, whatever hardships, this too will end. You got to stay the course. You need to be the captain of the ship. You got to lead from the front. and I promise you things are going to get better. I understand business ownership and entrepreneurship is worrisome, it's wearisome, it's tiresome, but that's what we signed up for. It's our time now to take advantage of that, recommit to the deal in 2024, recommit to the business, come up with some new ideas to get some new energy injected into the business, and I promise you, that'll take up your time. You'll be excited about it. You'll go out and push the business, and the next thing you know, deals are going to start coming in. And keep the main thing the main thing. The thing that you're good at, continue doing that. Stand on the gas and don't stop. And get ready to have a great 2024.